Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us at the Sackcloth and Ashes News Report. It's a great day to be alive as we see the climate on the earth changing, but it's showing the signs of the coming of the Lord. Now, there for sure is a new world order, but there's also a Jesus world order, which is going to put a stop to all of this nonsense called saving the planet. We've got to save the planet, they say. But you know, friends, Jesus will be coming back one day, and he's going to throw all of these principalities of darkness who are in high places and those who are collaborating with them into the lake of fire. So instead of worrying about the planet, which does belong to the Lord, and the Lord clearly has everything under control, the planet should be more concerned about asking Jesus to save their souls, because hell is a whole lot worse than these wildfires, and hell is forever. The death toll from the Maui wildfires has climbed to 106 as Hawaii's Governor Green warns that identifying all the victims will be difficult. He says that the human remains are largely unrecognizable and fingerprints are rarely being found. But friends, thankfully, 5 victims have been identified, and family members of missing people have provided 41 DNA samples. So we pray for closure for those who are grieving. I know that there are many mental health workers there on the scene continuing to provide emotional support for them. Now, can you just imagine this catastrophe happening in your own city? Think about that for a moment. Now, President Joe Biden will be visiting there on Monday. Not sure what he's going to be able to do. The fires in Maui haven't been contained yet, but already residents in Lahaina are worried because investors will try to capitalize on this disaster for land development. Yes, 80% of Lahaina's structures have been damaged or destroyed. Mr. Green governor, he estimated $5.6 billion to rebuild Maui, and investors lie in wait like piranhas, and some are already contacting homeowners to grab their land. Now, there have been a lot of rumors around social media. Will Maui turn into a green city or an AI city, a future FEMA camp, or is China eyeing it for strategic purposes? And many nervous Americans are reporting on social media that towns are purposely being destroyed so that the New World Order can build back better their so-called smart cities. And you remember, we've talked about this on this news report before, the famous song from the Aladdin movie, A Whole New World. What a catchy title there, A Whole New World. And friends, that is what they are shooting for. A lot of money being spent for something that will crumble during the upcoming wrath of God. So their whole new world, it's not going to last for very long. You know, the Bible is clear that the beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. So if the globalists don't fear the Lord, then these cities, they shouldn't be called smart cities, should they? They should actually be called dumb cities, cities of fools. Now, one of my friends, Julie, she sent this to us this morning, and thank you, Sister Julie. Apparently, someone or an AI program got an entire book published on the Maui wildfires. Wow, they must have been writing around the clock, or as many claim, the whole incident was pre-planned. The book written by Dr. Miles Stones, and it is entitled Fire and Fury, the story of the 2023 Maui fire and its implications for climate change. Now, I've not read the book, but I will read to you one of the top comments on Amazon. Now, this does not have, with this book review, it does not say verified purchase. It does state a remarkably predictable ideological tripe. It states, if one cannot see the glaring bias, not to mention the callous and offensive disregard for the human suffering of a book published with 48 hours of the end of the Maui fire, then I can't help you. I've never read more baseless assumptions made in such a short little book than I came across in this unfortunate piece of drivel. And it goes on to state, one has to ask oneself, how does a book like this emerge so quickly? How does it make the claim that the fire engulfed the entire island when conventionally the high rent district of the uber wealthy went unscathed? Bizarre beyond imagination and truly stranger than fiction. So there's one of the reviews from that book. If you're interested in reading it, if you want to waste your money on it, right there is the link on the screen there. And in another article, are downed power lines possible cause of deadly Maui fires? Well, it looks like they weren't happy about all the allegations of the direct energy weapons. They were out there early this morning trying to refute any such nonsense, air quotes, although we can see that, something doesn't add up here. And it states that video showing down power lines apparently sparking some of the early blazes in Maui have become key evidence in search for cause. All right. Now, if you remember my last report, because people were saying, oh, you are not accurate in your reporting. Friends, I am very careful with how I word things on this report. And I did state twice, air quotes, they say. That means, that's what they're saying about the event. So when you are commenting about how we are presenting the news, make sure you're listening carefully. I was very careful with my words and I said, they say. All right. Well, got some encouraging news next. Federal officials are easing water restrictions on the Colorado River next year after all those atmospheric rivers helped water levels amid crucial shortages. The U.S. Bureau of Reclamation on Tuesday announced that Lake Mead and the Lower Colorado River will operate in a Tier 1 water shortage in 2024, easing water restrictions in Arizona, Nevada, and Mexico. Hey, congratulations for those of you who are big-time farmers there. And that will give back billions of gallons of Colorado River water to those states and allow them to pad their water savings accounts instead of relying heavily on other states. So a little relief for fellow Americans, and we're very happy for them. Lake Mead is reportedly around 20 feet higher than it was last year. Well, we need to be keeping the people in Japan in our prayers. 237,000 people have received evacuation warnings as Typhoon Lan rips through the western region of the country. The typhoon made landfall Tuesday with winds nearing 100 miles per hour. That is equivalent to a Category 2 hurricane. Thousands of homes without power, and some airline flights are also suspended. Well, friends, in this next and final story today, did you know that back in January of 2021 that IKEA, it bought up 11,000 acres of U.S. forest land? See, one of their latest moves was buying this land to protect it from development. Okay, so I wonder if IKEA, they may change their mind later and then decide to build on it. Well, according to this article, they want to ensure that the land remains intact and working to suck up CO2 from the atmosphere. This forest was bought by IKEA as a part of a strategy, they say, to reduce more carbon than it creates through its value chain. Home to the valuable gopher tortoise, the working forest in the Alta Maha Basin is now owned by IKEA's subsidiary, the Inca Group, which has worked with the Conservation Fund. It's a nonprofit that has protected over 8 million acres of forest in the U.S. from fragmentation and development. Very interesting story. Have you ever been to an IKEA store before? I mean, if you take all of the home furnishings out of it, all that furniture, you can really see the vastness of it. And all of these stores, which are scattered all across the USA, just like Walmart's, they could be repurposed if our nation were invaded and taken over. I mean, it really has such an eerie look. And, I kind of get creeped out. I always think I'm on the set of a, Schindler's List movie where Oscar Schindler ran that munitions plant. He was trying to save the lives of the Jews. And all of the stores, all the IKEA stores could easily be converted into internment camps. Not a conspiracy. There are many people who are talking about this. But anyways, all in the name of protecting the environment, making sure that this forest, wasn't divided up into smaller pieces of land and developed because of the gopher tortoise, a priority species for conservation. Well, did you know Jesper Broden? He is a Swedish businessman. He is the CEO of Inca Group, the company behind the 80-year-old brand of home furnishings. He's also, you won't be surprised, the chair of the World Economic Forum Alliance of CEO Climate Leaders. Yes, I know you're not shocked. A committee of corporate administrators who employ environmentally conscious business strategies. He sure is compassionate, isn't he? Worrying about the gopher tortoise here in the USA. Well, IKEA is also opening up another store, an 87,000 square foot store, Market Street in San Francisco, in about 2 more weeks. So, and I just scratched my head thinking about that. Strategically, I wonder if they really think they're going to make money in an area that is stricken with poverty and crime, or if they have another agenda, a long-term global plan for this real estate. Time will tell. I really wanted to share that story with you guys today. And just trying to keep you up to speed with today's news. Seho and I, we bless you in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, and we'll be back again real soon. Have a blessed day.